Hi Aquarius, welcome to your August reading. So, what a beautiful, beautiful full blood moon we had in Aquarius, right? You guys brought us the most stunning moon this year by far, definitely. So, also, yep, Mercury is in retrograde. Of course, every time we think like, okay, I think I recovered from that one right now. I think I'm out of the shadow period. It comes around again this year. Like, it's just like that. But I feel even though it gets us a little off our normal schedule and normal way of going about things, it is very helpful as well, because it's a very interesting energy that helps us further, right? I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling pretty unfocused during this Mercury retrograde, also because like we're having another eclipse coming on the 8th of the 8th. It's like in 3 days. So what I'm doing with the readings for August is really going with the flow, like as well with the timing. Like, yes, today's the 5th of August, so in general I will be a little late, but I feel like I'm really working divine timing this month. Like, I'm just going with the flow, and today I feel really ready to do you guys reading, even though this is as ready as I'm gonna get. So I think always think that I have to be extremely focused and everything to give the best reading, but it always turns out sort of that the readings that I do during Mercury retrograde resonate even more than when, we're not. So I'm just talking a lot. I'm sorry. I know, you guys. But I always get caught up when it comes to the Aquarius energy. I just love the access to all the quickness of the brain and the mind when I get into you guys' energy. So what I feel really strongly for you guys this month instantly is like sort of the beautiful card, pretty, is the need for passion, the need for fire. Yes, we are in Leo, we are in your opposite sign, the fire sign, Mr. Leo. So of course that side of you gets mirrored and gets triggered a little bit more than usual. But I'm feeling that you've been so focused on doing the right thing, on releasing, on forgiving, on accepting of past relationships or past hurt recently, or things that have been from your childhood. It just comes out. You've been purging, you've been evolving, you've been adding new sorry, Mercury's got me real bad this time. Adding new ways and new filters to look at things, and allowing to have both, right? We spoke about this since December, since the first reading that I did for you guys, is that, but you're doing it so good, Aquarius. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys know that I'm really proud of you, because I'm feeling that energy shift and changing is coming. So like I said, you've been doing the work, been putting in, yes, with ups and downs, definitely, but you got back up every single time, got back up, think, okay, I'm going to try it again, but how can I approach this differently? So go and grow, right? Really good. Only now we come into Leo season, and I feel the lack of passion, in the sense of like, okay, I've been doing the work, I've been adding things to my life, or been removing things. I found this job, or I do this now, or I changed that, this or that, but I just want to feel passionate about what I'm doing. So now we come at that stage, right? We come at that period of time where we're like, okay, I'm coming out of the cloud. I'm breaking out of the illusions that I've been living under for a very long time. Okay, good. I feel freer. I feel that I'm freeing up my energy, and I'm releasing energy that has been claiming me for a long time. But now, what is after that? Because this is, it feels good to release and that. And yes, I'm starting to feel better. And yes, I'm sort of seeing a change in me. But if this is it, then I don't know. Like, is this it? Is this it? How it feels to walk a pathway of self-love and self-care, of like doing things differently, not letting people too much in my energy. If there's like, you know, some energy suckers, you know, out there, how you've been dealing with that. It's like I feel sort of like a need for the depth. Where is the depth? And you're accessing that, starting to accessing that right now, which is beautiful. But it's also a moment of time of duality. It's like, I think I feel it, but I'm not sure. One day I feel really passionate about it. The other day I'm all up in my mind. It's really up and down, and it's interesting. But what I'm seeing is that you're creating something out of this all, of this everything, because it's very deep. Like I said, like I'm doing the readings as they come. So I hope that you guys are open with your energy right now and just try to listen with the soul. You know, I know you guys can do that. Maybe come back to this reading another time when you're more open. Of course, you're free to do whatever. I just wanted to set that. So want to have to set that. It's like coming out of the releasing part, right? And the acceptance and everything. And then you start to adapt more self-love into your daily routine, in the way you handle your people at work, the way you handle your business, the way you handle your love life, your relationships, your family bonds, your friendships, all of that. Once you have released that and came through the portal, you know, that's not the existence itself. What you've done is created a clean slate, because you can't build anything you have to build something on solid ground, right? You can't do that on sand. It's gonna collapse. And I feel that with a lot of aspects during those years where you have been having really good, great ideas, or have been putting in energy into relationships with your heart and with everything you had, but yet something felt, there was always something missing. It was just not working. There was no depth to it. What you've been doing all these last months is not the destination. It's the finding the right pathway to walk on. And that's what you guys are doing right now. So going and walking through that, after releasing, that's where the passion comes in, because then you can start to create something out of the heart, because it's clean. The road between your mind and your inner knowing, like your soul, let me put it like that, like your soul and the mind, is cleared up. The barriers are gone, the obstacles are gone, and now you can just access it. You know, it's now a two-way street instead of a one-way street. You know, is like that. So that's what's happening. I'm picking that up. It's a clean slate. It's like a canvas. Like you're having like this table. It's a white canvas, and I can put on anything in this blank canvas. You know, any card I can put down. I can color it up, but these two cards next to, see how I picked up a blue card? It's like beautiful. It's like those two blue colors next to each other. They have more impact. They have more meaning in a way. If I put those on this blank table, that if I put all the cards out on the table and put those two blue on top, right? Because there's so much going on underneath the surface, underneath these two blue cards. That's what you guys are doing. You're cleaning out the table, removing everything, and there's just these two cards. That's where the focus lays. There's nothing under it that is grabbing my attention. even more, it's coming more to me. I can pick it up. And that's what I'm picking up for you guys when it comes to your internal journeys, like your spiritual advice, you know? If I have to put like that. So got a card, Breathe. I'm going to read it to you guys, and then we're going to start off with the reading, if you're still here. I hope. I trust my Aquarius. You guys already know. I always try to give you guys the best reading. So, not the best of everybody, just the best that I can give you guys. Okay. Breathe. The breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It's the connection between the inside and the outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and divine source. The breath permeates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. I'm sorry, I need glasses. I can't read this very tiny letter, so I'm sorry about that one. What they're actually speaking about is, look how peaceful this woman looks. You know, I love these illustrations. They're great. How peaceful she is when she breathes in. That deep breath and release. You know, how much peace and calmness comes from that. And it connects the body and the soul, the inside and the outside. So I'm picking up on internally, you guys are growing. Internally, you guys have, like I said, put in the work. You really did these last couple months. I think like last year even, but let's put it in last 6 months. Been putting in the work. You are internally evolving and growing and releasing and changing, but for the better. Because for me, in my eyes, you guys are becoming yourself, coming home to the real you, which is great and beautiful. But what I feel is that it hasn't really connected to the outer world yet. It is not visible when it comes to your friendships and family relationships. Like, I know you guys are different inside on the internal journey part of it, but the outer side hasn't really changed yet. That is happening this coming period, because it has prepared you for the outside reaction, you know. I'm gonna put on some cards. We're gonna get back to that one because I'm gonna way too deep into that. Okay. That's it. 4 of Cups. What do you feel when you look at this card, Aquarius? What are you focused on? Just put that for yourself right now. Maybe pause the video. Look at the card. What is your focus point when you look at this card? Is the focus point the offer? Is your focus point the facial expression of the man, of the way he holds his arms, the energy he persuades, right? Or is it these 3 cups that just turns like, sort of like grab your attention? Because what I'm seeing is it's the representation of the evolvement you guys going through and the options you got. You got options in life. We just always do. And maybe not always with options that the road we can take, but we definitely have always an option how we're responding to what is happening in the outside world or how people are treating us. What we do always have an option in is how we react. So what I'm feeling with this is like, we can even be focused on this energy of like, I'm not interested, I'm not open, I do not want to hear it, I don't I just can't. I already know it's not gonna happen, so why should I even try? Last 9 times didn't work, so why would it work right now? I'm just not open for anything. This is a very closed off energy. Somebody sitting in front of you on the table from now on in life. Know that no matter what you say to this person sitting across from you from the table, they're not gonna fucking do it. I'm sorry to swear. They're not gonna listen. They're not open for the energy. They're not open for conversation. If I sit like this, or if I sit like this, I'm still open for communication. If I sit like this, you guys will feel it in my energy. I'm like, I don't care what you say or what you bring to this table. I'm not leaving without what I'm asking you to do. You know, like that. Or I don't need anything. I don't need an explanation. I don't want to hear it. Goodbye. You know, like that. So that's really what I'm feeling with this offer. You know. And then we have the offer itself. Because I'm feeling that for some reason you guys have been doing this in the past. You know, it's like, yes, but these 3 cups, you know, they were perfect. And why didn't it work out? Why wasn't it for me? Why wasn't this? Or what is the reason for that? And why am I not good enough? You know, all those questions that can pop up in our mind when things are not working out. Yes, we can focus on that. What we can also think about is that there's an offer coming in and he is not picking up one of these 3 cups because he knows this one is coming. So he is closing off to these 3 cups because he knows this is coming. You know, he is not settling for these 3 cups. He's not open for those 3 cups from the past because he knows what is in it. And that's hurt, that's pain, that's that's cycles, you know, just going over and over and over the same thing with the same outcome, just in a different cup. So yes, closed off to the same old ways, Aquarius. Good. You're no longer willing to go with that because you know the outcome. And yes, it gives you a good feeling for maybe 2 weeks, but after those 2 weeks, it's still the same cup. You know, it's still the same outcome. So I'm seeing you guys are waiting for this. So that is because you did the internal work. And you know, within something has changed because you have now the knowledge and the power to say no to this from the past. You forgive this from the past, but you're not going to engage in it anymore. What you're doing is waiting on this cup. And that is because inside you changed, your energy is different, and now you're waiting it for in the outer world to show up. Great. Good. And if you were still focused, because I asked you guys what is, you know, what is attracting you in this card, like where you're focused on, then you should know that that's the journey where you're going towards, right? It's the evolvement you're going through, and whatever phase you are in right now, that's your personal journey. Okay, so Mercury decided to show up. Let's get some cards out, Aquarius, because we've been here for over 18 minutes, I think, or 20 or something. I don't know. So let's get the reading cards out. I'm not gonna say let's get the reading started because when the video starts, the reading starts, you know. Okay, so it's interesting. Card fell right on his face, like right on his eyesight. So what is blocking the eyes? The devil. But the devil came in reversed. That is powerful. Very powerful, Aquarius. Breaking the cycles, breaking the change. The change? Change. The chain. Breaking the mental trap, the mental prison. I'm hearing like breaking out, coming out. Beautiful. Okay, so what is falling on top of that? The equality. Equal give and take. Because now what is coming in this new blank canvas of yours, when it comes to relationships, you are only allowing people in that give what you give and you receive what you receive. Sorry. I'm so confused. I'm sorry. You're only going to allow people that have that equal give and take with you. Like that equal give and take of exchange of energy. Great, Aquarius. Because I have the World card here together with the Emperor and the Seven of Cups. Knowing that this person of authority in your life, whether that is masculine energy or a very strong feminine energy, so that could be a boss, it could be a manager, it could be your father, your mother, anybody that had that sort of power over you that kept you in this, you know, that kept your sight blocked. That person, you can't see that person in the real light, like in their true colors. Because with the Seven of Cups and the World card and the Emperor right here, could be an Aries, could be a fire sign, but you know, it's a general reading, so let's keep it general. Could be there's some moon rising, so you know, but it's the energy they show up and it's like, but I am better than you and you should listen to me because I am smarter than you, or I'm quicker than you, or you, or they have such a manipulative way of giving you the illusion and giving you the idea that somehow you need that permission to function, to live, to breathe, to be anything. And that's like the extreme version of it. You also have smaller version of it, okay, of course. But in general, it's about the illusion they create of you thinking certain things about yourself. Let me put it like that. Anything less than that you are. They had a power over you, but they will no longer have that power over you. And that itself is beautiful. And that is evolvement and that is growth, Aquarius. So I'm really happy for you guys. So I'm loving this whole canvas right now. It's like right in the middle we have the Six of Pentacles. Equality. You guys give. You give. And that's something that does give you energy as well. And you should always love like an Aquarius love. You know, you guys give so much and freely, but you should do it with the right people, and you no longer focus on the people that somehow manipulated you into giving to them, because somehow they made you believe that if you don't, that you're anything less or something, or you need their permission. And look at that. That's where the fire is at. That's where the passion is at. That's where we spoke about, right? It's like, okay, I'm walking this path of like seeing these people in their colors and removing myself from those situations. But if this is it, then it's a little boring, you know? That's going to change. Because you're going to get that good feel. You're going to understand how it feels when you feel good about yourself. When you are in equal relationships with whoever, you know, whether it's in a marriage or a serious relationship, commitment, or it's in work or anything. When you start to feel better about yourself and start to accept that the person that's giving you this, the equality, or whoever is showing up in the near future into your life, that's going to make you feel good, and that's something that's going to give that healthy equal give and take, because you now want this and no longer are home in this situation, because this is a comfort zone. It's a safe zone in a way, because at least when you deal with these people, you know exactly what to give, you know exactly what's going to happen. But that cycle is ending and you're starting to feel good and at home in this new way of doing things. Stand up for yourself, Aquarius. Speak up. You can do that. You see? You can do that. It's like this whole new commitment to like, okay, this is my new boundary and I am not letting anybody cross it. This is me. I'm doing me. And whoever wants to be in this canvas with me, fine. You're more than welcome, you know. But it has to be equal, or you can just go do you. but not in my canvas, because I'm creating this whole new fucking solid foundation over here. You know, I don't know what you're thinking you're gonna do, but not in my motherfucking canvas, you know? I normally never swear, but I'm feeling that strong energy. And there we go. What happens then? What happens, Aquarius, when we don't do this? When we don't allow people to put you here? What happens is that. And that is what's going to happen. You're going to get your payout for this. This was part of your life path. This was part of your life path, because you had to evolve in certain areas in your life, and you're doing it and you're going through it, you know, and you are growing and evolving. Because when you do the thing that you think is bad, is not the right thing to do, because these people made you believe that you always have to give in that way, that you are supposed to be chained to a relationship, to a friendship, to a family situation, or to whatever. They got you so good that you think that when you stand up for yourself, when you're coming out of that, you feel that that is something bad, that you're shortcoming or something, and you feel bad about doing it. You feel sort of, there's like something inside of you, if you're really honest with yourself or look within, you feel sort of bad for doing it. You sort of feel sorry for them when they do what they do after you say no. And you know they're gonna do it. You know the words, they know the ways, but still you can't help, because you're such a loving soul, Aquarius. But that is changing. Not that you're not a loving soul. You're just going to give to the healthy ones. To the healthy situations. And like I said, when you get out of this and you see that for what it is, this is what happens. Because the universe is like, okay, they're getting it now. Let me put some energy behind that, because this is here. If you're ready, Aquarius, if you are ready to step into this canvas, this one, then that is what's waiting for you. Put a little bit down. The equal give and take, the passion new beginning, the passionate project, making sure that nobody crosses your boundary, to have the level of self-confidence. I'm feeling very strong energy when it comes to that. Self-confidence, to stand up for yourself and keep a commitment to not let anybody do this to you anymore. What happens then is this. This is everything, because you feel the sun. You feel the fulfillment. Because you know what? You're no longer searching for something outside of yourself. Because when you give to people like this, out of a reason, out of sort of a fear of failing that person, because they got you so good, manipulated in that situation. When you are releasing that energy and you give equal, and you no longer self-sacrifice for relationships or work or things, that's when everything you achieve in life and everything you put energy behind comes back to you. So you always are equal fulfilled. You know, it's like you put in some energy and it comes back to you tenfold, because it's real, it's pure, it's from the heart, it's from the soul. It's not fear-based energy, because if I don't do that, they might say this. If I don't do it, they might do what they did, and I can't, and I like that, right? That's where the anxiety comes from. So when you release all of that, you have a beautiful painting over here. I will buy this any day. But that's it, Aquarius. This is here for you to walk into. And it's a journey, yes. And you are a little bored here and there on this journey, yes. But during Leo season, you can pick up on this energy because you're building. Now you're starting to build, starting to repaint, starting to create something from the ground up on a solid foundation. Not on this, but on this, you know, solitude. Beautiful, Aquarius. And I know this is a deep reading, and I know this is definitely not for everybody. And also might come, you know, at moments and times where you're not open for this yet. But maybe come back to this reading and see what I'm trying to say, because I'm feeling a deeper message in this. And I know that you guys are very smart, and you can get this if you just listen with an open heart and soul to it. You know, I want you to have this. I really do want all of my Aquarius to have this, because you guys really do deserve it. You really do. So that's what your forecast, you know, and this might not show up in like this entire thing doesn't show up in August, no, but it's the start of it, and it's growing and growing, and that's beautiful. And you shouldn't rush things like this, because this is gonna be around for a long time, and you still have a lot of life left to live. I'm gonna tell you that. So beautiful, Aquarius. Thank you so much. If you can spend as much time at the water and in nature this month, it would definitely help you to recharge your energy before the fall comes around. I think you're gonna find a lot of new energy in nature this month. So that was just a little tip. Okay, thank you, Aquarius, so much for your patience too. If you made it all the way up to this point in the reading, then please just leave me like a small comment. I don't know, maybe even you know, like a little, I don't know, whatever, like a little icon or something. I don't know. Just so I know that you came all the way up to this point of the reading. Yeah, thank you so much, Aquarius. I really, 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 really wish you guys a great August, and I love you guys, and I hope to see you back next month. Thank you so much for your patience with this reading, because I know I'm a little scattered. So thank you again. I'll see you next month, Aquarius. Good luck. I love you guys. Bye.